you're into fun and you love to play.
If you like funny jokes that put you away.
If you like to dance to a slamming sound and you like having lots of friends around.
And if you're one of those kids who lives by the rule that sad is bad and happy is cool.
Ooh, little buddy, you're about to see you're in the very best place that you could be.
Hey, it's Lamb Chops, play along. When kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along.
Come join the kids and play along.
We've got a lot of good stuff for you.
Make a muscle, squeeze it tight. Really squeeze with all your might. Now the other arm. Let me see just how strong you've grown to be. Make two muscles, left and right. Come on and pump it up. Out of sight. Hey, you're getting strong.
Now let's go back to the song. Lamb Chops, play along. With kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along.
Join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
And you. And you.
And you.
And you. Yeah, and especially you. You start with 12 sticks of any kind. I'm using cotton swab sticks. You can use pencils or twigs, doesn't matter. And you make 3 squares of 4 sticks each. 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares. And then you say to your friends, I bet you that I can take away 2 and leave 2 twice. Your friends will be very confused, but not you. Here's how you do it. You take away 2. 1, 2. And then you shift this around. And you have T-O-O-2. But that's only 2 once. Here's how you make 2 twice. T-W-O. Number 2. Try it on a friend. Your friend will say you're just too. Oh. I got a riddle, you bet. I got a riddle, get set. It is a little mystery. Solve the riddle, we'll say.
Hey, Lamb Chop.
Hey, Lindsay.
What has a neck but no head, 2 arms but no hands?
What has a neck but no head, 2 arms but no hands? Boy, do I give up. What?
A shirt.
Has a neck but no head, 2 arms and no hands. You're right. Oh, you knew that.
Riddles are great fun, you know. We got 1 million or so. But look at the time now, it's late. So I'm afraid they'll have to wait till next time. When you play your audio cassettes, do you ever sing along? Oh, sure you do. Everybody does. Some people conduct as they listen to their favorite music. You know what I like to do? I'll show you. Ramon, can I borrow your shaker? Ramon is coloring the shaker he made. I like to play an instrument. Sure, that's an instrument. That's a rhythm instrument, right? Right. And Ramon is writing his name on his, and he's going to color it. You want to make one? It's easy. Here's how you do it. Start with a paper plate. You fold the paper plate in half. There it is, right down the middle, which is usually in the center. And then you seal up all around the outside with little bits of tape. Now, I have one that I've sealed up quite a bit because I don't want to take the time. See, I've sealed it up all except for here. And why do you think I left that open? I left that open because I'm going to fill it with a couple of tablespoons of rice. I think 2 will be enough. And then I seal up the edges once again, all around the edges. And you have to make sure you seal it up all around because if you don't, there'll be rice on the floor, and then you'll make a funny sound when you walk instead of when you shake. I tell you what, Ramon, will you share your shaker with Lamb Chop? She loves you. And Brian, give Hush Puppy your shaker. Amanda, would you give yours to Charlie Horse? Okay, come on, guys. We're going to make music together. I'm not going to use my shaker because you don't have one. I'll use my hands like you. Let's see you do this. Good. Making music with a shaker is an easy thing to do. Did you ever wonder why it comes so naturally to you? If you'd like an explanation, it's as simple as can be. It's because because of all the shaking that we all do constantly. You see an apple in a tree, you think, ooh, that looks good to me. You gotta have it, 1, 2, 3. So you put both hands on the tree and you shake, 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 shake. Shake the tree to get the apples. You see your shoes are full of sand. You hold a shoe in either hand. You quickly walk outside somewhere, and holding both shoes in the air, you shake, 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 shake. Shake the shoe to get the sand out. You need a drink, so you produce a carton of new orange juice. To get it right for you to drink, you hold it right above the sink and you shake, 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 shake. Shake the juice to get it ready. You've just been in a snowball fight. Your mittens are a snowy white. And as you head home, 'cause it's late, you hold your arms out very straight and you shake, 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 shake. Shake the mittens, get the snow off. You hear Hawaiian music play. You'd like to dance the island way. And once you start to feel the sound, right from your bottom straight on down, you shake, 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 shake. Feel the music, keep on shaking.
Sherry,
What?
could I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's personal.
Okay.
It's not your everyday chit-chat.
Yes?
Woman to lamb.
Yes, what's the question?
Do I look like Sleeping Beauty?
Well, to tell you the truth, you're not my vision of Sleeping Beauty.
Not even when I'm sleeping?
Sweetheart,
Look,
oh, you're beautiful when you sleep. But you don't look like what I imagine Sleeping Beauty to look like. Why do you want to look like Sleeping Beauty?
because everybody in the whole class has to pick a favorite fairy tale and act it out.
You have to act out a fairy tale. Oh, why don't you do the Three Little Pigs?
I don't want to be a pig.
I was teasing you. Oh, but you could be the big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf. I would like that.
You would? Oh, well, if you like to be a big bad wolf, you ought to do Little Red Riding Hood. Now, there's a wolf.
Yeah, but is it me?
What do you mean?
Would anybody believe a sheep in wolf's clothing?
A sheep in wolf's clothing? I don't know. But you know, you might act it out with your puppets. Saw them in the toy box. Yes, here's the wolf.
Oh, he scares me.
He scares you. Oh, we'll put him down then. Let me see where Little Red Riding... Oh, there's Little Red Riding Hood. She doesn't scare you.
No, but you know, I never know how to work my puppets. Why are you putting it on?
All you do, darling, is you make your puppet move. Tell your puppet to do something.
Okay, do something.
No, no, no. You talk nicely to a puppet. Hello, Lamb Chop. How are you?
I'm fine, Sherry. How are you?
No, that was your puppet talking.
No, it was you. I saw you.
No, don't watch me. Watch your puppet and talk to your puppet. Say hello to your puppet.
Say hello to my puppet.
Yeah. Hello, Lamb Chop.
Hello, puppet.
How are you?
I'm fine. How... Oh, this is silly. That's you talking.
Yes, and when you work the puppet, it will be you talking.
I can't work a puppet.
Oh, why not?
Because every time I work a puppet, I feel sheepish.
You feel sheepish. All right, well, do you want to do Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, there's lots of other ways of telling the story of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, but
You'll see, just
Cherry, where are
watch.
you going?
Just watch.
What are you gonna do?
Mother called, "Little Red Riding Hood, please come here. There's something you must do, my dear." Little Red Riding Hood had been napping, but she came running when her mother called. "Hurry, child, you must get dressed. I've put you in your Sunday best because it's very cold out there. It's the warmest thing you have to wear." "Where am I going?" wondered Little Red Riding Hood. Her mother handed her a picnic basket full of food. "But, Mama," protested Little Red, "it's too cold for a picnic." "This is no picnic, my little one. This is not a day for fun. I've just been told your grandma's sickly. She needs some food, so get there quickly." Little Red Riding Hood started off, and then she stopped. "Mama," she asked timidly, "I'm curious. Why do you always talk in rhyme?" Mama shrugged. "You will too when you get older. Now hurry, child. It's getting colder." Suddenly, Mother caught Little Red's hand. "In the woods, there could be dangers. Do not stop and talk to strangers." Little Red Riding Hood waved, and she left. Give me a knock-knock joke. Don't knock a knock-knock joke. They're always dumb. So tell me how come? After one, a laugh will bubble up. After four, I always double up. Don't be an old slowpoke. Give me a knock-knock joke, please.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Weasel.
Weasel who?
Weasel while you work. Like that one.
I love the knock-knock joke. By the time Little Red Riding Hood reached the woods, she was very cold. She shivered. "I must keep moving." So Little Red Riding Hood started skipping. And she skipped and she skipped. And suddenly she realized she wasn't skipping alone. "I love to skip," said someone else in a very deep voice. Little Red Riding Hood said nothing, for her mother had told her not to stop and talk to strangers. "I love to hop, too. Don't you?" said that same someone else. He began to hop. Now, Little Red was a very good hopper, so she began hopping, too.
"There's a puddle up ahead,"
warned that someone else.
"Let's just jump right over it."
And so they did. What fun!
"What's your name?"
the someone else asked. "Sorry," said Little Red, not skipping a skip. "My mother said I mustn't stop or talk to strangers."
"We won't stop for a second. Let's keep skipping. And you know, if you think about it, we're not strangers. Haven't we had fun hopping and skipping and jumping together? By the way, do you want me to carry that heavy basket for you?"
"No, thanks. It's just food for my grandma, and Grandma's house is just on the other side of the woods."
"Do you know the lake is frozen solid? If you can skate, you can take the shortcut."
And then the someone else pointed the way. So Little Red Riding Hood headed toward the lake, which really was a long cut, not a shortcut. And that someone else, who really was the wolf, ran lickety-split, whatever that means, straight through the woods to Grandma's house. The lake was indeed frozen solid, and Little Red Riding Hood enjoyed skating across the ice. At that very moment, the wolf arrived at Grandma's house. He broke in, and with hardly an apology to Grandma, he put her in the closet. Then this big baddie dressed himself in Grandma's nightie and her cap. And looking very goofy, he climbed into Grandma's bed. Well, Little Red Riding Hood had not seen her grandmother for ages, and when she walked in, she was shocked at how Grandma had changed. "Grandma, what big eyes you have!"
"The better to see you, my dear."
"And Grandma, what big ears you have!"
"The better to hear you, my dear."
And, said Little Red Riding Hood, Grandma, Grandma, what big teeth you have. Well, that was the line the wolf was waiting for. He jumped out of bed growling,
The better to eat you, my dear.
and he grabbed her. Little Red did the only sensible thing. She screamed and she screamed. A hunter heard her. He burst in the door. He grabbed the wolf, and they pulled this way and that, and then he wrestled the wolf to the ground, and he was about to shoot the big bad wolf when the creature begged,
Please let me go. I'm big because my whole family is big, and I'm only bad like this because nobody has ever shown me any kindness.
The hunter scowled.
Well, okay, but I don't want to hear about you getting into any other stories.
Little Red said, Oh, do let him go. Maybe someday he and I can star in Beauty and the Beast. So the wolf went free, and Little Red Riding Hood went home, and the hunter went hunting, and Grandma didn't get to go anywhere because she was still stuck in that closet. Of course, Mother sent Little Red Riding Hood back to rescue her grandma and to help her to get well, and when it was all over, Little Red Riding Hood said to her mother, This day, which couldn't have been much colder, has made me feel much, much older. I should have taken your advice, but I talked to that wolf because he seemed nice. I'm glad our grandma's on the mend, and I'm even gladder that this is the end.
If ever you wake up so sad that you could use a friendly stroke, just climb into your chair and the moment you're there, tell yourself a joke.
How could you tell the difference between an alligator and a grape?
I don't know. How could you tell the difference between an alligator and a grape?
You jump up and down on it for a while, and if you don't get grape juice, it's an alligator.
Ha!
It's a funny, 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 funny. It's a funny joke. I like it.
Robin and Natasha and I are going to play Plink, and it's called Plink because that's the sound that a coin makes when it... Well, that's not Plink.
I'll hit it off.
Go ahead, hit it off, Robin. Plink. Thank you very much. Now, the aim of the game is not to go plink. It's just that the coins do go plink. The aim is to flick the coin as close to the end of the table as you can without it going off. And after each round, the person whose coin is the closest to the end of the table gets to take everybody else's pennies. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go first. I hit Robin with my penny. You go second. Oh, that's a really good move, Robin. Look where it is. Go ahead, Natasha. Oh, Robin gets to keep those 2 pennies. I'm going to try, and the one on the floor, yes. I'm going to try not to hit you this time. I apologize for that. Here we go. That's the best. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Match that, Robin. Well, that's not bad. Oh. Well, now I get to keep both of the pennies. Okay, here we go. Oh, plink. Plink.
Oh, God.
You get to keep that and the other 2. And considering that you play this game with pennies, it's amazing how far you can make your money go.
Oh, goody, alpha-toons.
Here is an O. And here's another O. A C is an O with its mouth wide open.
I'm sleepy.
What was that?
This is one of my old school books.
Oh, boy, your old school must have been dirty.
No, I just haven't. That's dust. I haven't looked at these school books since I was in the 1st grade.
You remember back that far?
Yes, I'm remembering.
Why are you remembering today?
Because, my darling, this application just came in.
What is it an application for? What are you doing?
I'm going to put your name on it.
Why? You forget your own?
No. This is your application.
For what?
Well, it's for your new school.
Oh, for my new school?
Yeah, look. What was that?
I don't want to go to a new school.
Why not?
What's the use?
What do you mean, what's the use? Why does anybody go to a school?
I don't know.
You go to school to get smart and to learn stuff.
I'm never going to be smart. I'm always going to be little and dumb like I am now.
You are not dumb.
I'm D-U-M dumb.
D-U-M-B, dumb.
You see, I can't count. I can't spell.
Sherry, maybe I can help teach Lamb Chop how to, spell or count.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're going to teach me that 1 and 1 is 3 stuff, right?
1 and 1 is...
3.
No.
Yeah,
No, 1 and 1 is 2.
2.
2.
2.
Oh, yeah, I remember, 2. I learned that such a long time ago. And besides, my teacher wasn't very good that grade.
What was wrong with her?
Oh, she was so lazy.
Lazy?
Yeah, she would keep asking me stuff like, how do you spell cat? How do you spell dog? How much is 2 and 2? Why didn't she just go look it up?
Look, Lamb Chop, I can only teach you one thing at a time. You want to learn to spell, to count.
You know what
What?
What, Lamb Chop?
What I'd really like to learn is how to read.
You might be a great success. You might do very well. If only you could learn to spell.
Charlie Horse, I can't spell.
Listen, Lamb Chop. C-A-T spells cat.
Cat.
D-O-G spells dog.
Dog.
H-A-T spells hat.
Hat.
L-O-G spells log.
Log.
Now isn't that as easy as can be? Now let me hear you spelling back to me.
I can't do it.
Lamb Chop, just try.
Oh, okay. C-A-T.
Cat.
D-O-G.
Dog.
H-A-T.
Hat.
L-O-G.
Log.
There you see, you spelled them.
I spelled them back to you.
Now let me try and teach you something new.
Not too hard.
Oh, okay, Lamb Chop. P-O-T spells pot.
Pot.
F-I-G spells fig.
Fig.
H-O-T spells hot.
Hot.
D-I-G spells dig.
Now isn't that as easy?
As can be.
Now let me hear you spelling back to me.
I don't think I can do it.
You can do it, Lamb Chop.
You can do it, Lamb Chop.
I can do it, Lamb Chop. P-O-T.
Hot.
F-I-G.
Fig.
H-O-T.
Hot.
D-I-G.
Dig.
There you see, you spelled them.
I spelled them back to you.
Now let me try and teach you something new. Y-O-U spells you.
Me.
No, you.
Me.
Lamb Chop, say whatever I say after I say it.
Oh, okay.
Y-O-U spells you.
You.
S-U-N spells sun.
Sun.
T-O-O spells two.
2.
F-U-N spells fun.
Yeah.
Now isn't that as easy?
As can be.
Now let me hear you spelling back to me.
Can I do it?
You can do it.
I can do it. Y-O-U.
You.
S-U-N.
Sun.
T-O-O.
Two.
F-U-N.
Fun.
There you see, you did it.
I spelled them back to you.
I really think you've learned a thing or two.
And tomorrow I will teach you something new.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, oh yes, oh way to go, Lamb Chopper.
This is something that's fun to do after Halloween when you got a pumpkin left over. What are you going to do with a pumpkin? It doesn't happen to be after Halloween at the moment, so I did it with a squash, which you can find all year long. And they're good to eat, and the part that doesn't get eaten, you can cut into shapes. Look at these shapes. I cut one shape with points, another shape that's round, another that is almost a square. This one is a triangle because it has 3 sides. And I took my poster paints. Now, you take your poster paints and you kind of dab some paint onto the shape, or you can just dip it in, and then you put it right down onto the paper and you press, and you get a shape. I made lots of shapes, and it was fun to do, especially if you're just learning your shapes. And then you can take a felt tip pen after you've put some shapes together. I put together a triangle and a square, and I made a house. There's the door. There's the doorknob. And I'll put a window. Oh, I'm going to put a window in the roof, too. That's the attic window. And you might take the red circle and make a person out of it. There's 2 eyes and a big nose. And you can just color it fun. And this is one of the few times when you can squash a house and enjoy it thoroughly.
Excuse me, are you okay, Buster?
Oh, my aching carburetor.
Oh, my. I sure hope you can make it up the hill, Buster. Charlie Horse and me, we got a test in school.
Oh, don't worry, I'll make it. Boy, is my radiator stuffed up.
Hey, listen. You don't look so good, Buster. I got such a good idea. Why don't you pull over to the side and rest? Oh, no, Charlie Horse. If Buster pulls over, we are going to miss the test in school. Yeah, well, what's more important, Buster's health or a test I didn't study for? Come on, go, Buster,
Here we
go. You'll never make it, Buster.
Well, that's it. I just cleared my fuel pump. We're gonna make this hill.
Oh, well. Some days you win, some days you lose.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Oh, don't cry. I like that one particularly. Boo-hoo, don't cry.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
How do I turn you off?
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Okay.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever.
I can't believe you guys. Okay, I've had it. That's it. That's it. What are you doing?
Some people started singing
What?
it, not
What is
knowing
this?
what it was,
Hey!
and they'll
No,
continue
this is
singing it
This is the last time, right?
because
This is it. This is it. This is it. This is not funny.
My friend, some people started
Okay, if you guys are gonna keep that up, I want you to go
singing it,
far, far away. Go, go, go.
singing it forever
No.
just because
Keep
this is
on
the song
going.
that
Woo, look.
doesn't end. Yes, it goes on
Whoop.
and on, my friend. This is the song that...
Charlie Horse! No, stop. Charlie, stop. I want you to go away. Go away. And don't slam the door.